But you have the other side of that where, my friends and I were going to go to Backstreet Boys concert at the Sphere, and it's totally sold out, and tickets were over $1,000 a piece. And you have to look at the cost pressures people have right now. Median home prices used to be 3.5 times income in 1985. Now it's 5 times the income in 2025. And rents, which were about 30%, are now 32 to 35% in most markets, even seeing 40% in some of your more expensive markets. So that really does also affect, what people can afford if so much of their expenses are going to these things they need, like housing, groceries, power, electric, like car payments. They don't have as much money to go get a massage or to, go to a concert. But you have the other side of that where, my friends and I were going to go to Backstreet Boys concert at the Sphere, and it's totally sold out, and tickets were over $1,000 a piece. So it's so wild. It's like this weird
$1,000 to watch an old band.
And I didn't want to go because of that. I was like, it's too expensive. I don't want to spend that much money, but it's so crazy that that's sold out and they had to book more shows when you have people dealing with all this pressure on inflation. It's just such a,
because that extra $1,000 means that there'd only be 20 used boxes from Amazon instead of 30, right? You'd have to make an adjustment somewhere.
Well, if you're spending $1,000 on tickets, then that doesn't even cost the trip, the flight.
Don't forget about the hotel room,
the hotel, all of it. So it's just like, it's so confusing to me how you can have, people that, are having trouble paying rent, and then you have people that are going to these concerts. I mean, it just seems like, that's why the economy is so confusing for people. Because when I talk to people, they're like, the economy can't be that bad. There's like a line out the door at Starbucks every day. And, so it's kind of one of those things where I think people question how bad the economy is and if we're really in a recession based off of these spending habits that they're observing with their own eyes.
And that was my point, is their habits, right? Mm-hmm. And they don't stop their habits because they don't want to stop their habits, right?
But do they have to is the question. Like, is the economy really so bad that they have to? Or is the economy not as bad as we think and people have this extra money?